Εδώ λοιπόν στο TvWar του Matt και του Metal Hammer, φίλες και φίλοι, κυρίες και κύριοι, πρώτη συνέντευξη για την αυτή τηλεοπτική σεζόν είναι ο Martin Lopez των Soen. Hi Martin, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, how are you?
Good, good. I'm fine, thanks. So how was the show in Thessaloniki last night? Good?
It was great. First show in Greece ever, so we were a bit nervous about how it will turn out, but a lot of people showed up, and we walked around the city for a while, and just Greece is a magical place, so we're just really happy to be here.
Okay, this is the latest album of your band, Lopez, the album, Soen the band, that was released earlier this year, and it seems that lots of people believe that this one is one of the best progressive metal records released so far. Did you realize that you have such strong material in your hands when you were recording this one?
I think that while recording it was pretty much as we always do, but when we had the finished product, we really felt that it's a really strong album. It's the first album where we actually, the vision that we have for the sound and for the image of the band really, we really reached the goal that we had. So we feel it's our strongest album, and yeah, things are happening, which means that it's a good one.
Well, would you say that with this album you have created your own signature sound, and you are free from your influences in a way?
I don't know. It's a hard one. I mean, we are our influences. You pretty much.
That's true.
Everything that you hear kind of stays in your mind, and later on when you write music, it just comes out. I guess that this album shows more the strength of us as a group, and I think that the more music you write, you start understanding what each member of the band can do to make the music better, and that is maybe the big difference here, that we are actually writing every part so that every guy get to do their best.
Well, apart from the music, I have the impression that the lyrics are equally important for this band, and this is obvious through your videos. I know everybody asks about two specific videos that you've done, but I believe that you have delivered two very strong messages with those videos. And let's start with the Martyrs, which shows men dressed like women, and obviously they are the band playing at the end of the video clip. And the question is that lots of fans didn't like the thing you've done with that video, and it caused controversy. And to me, it's very strange, because metal community is supposed to be open-minded, and it was proven that probably is not.
Definitely not. Definitely not. I think that the metal community or the metal scene, this is the thing that you cannot. I think that the metal scene as a whole, as a scene, not as individuals, because all my friends are metalheads. Yeah. My wife is a metalhead.
All right.
And we're hopefully we'll see. It's not going that well. And we are, and I feel that at least the friends that I have, we all agree on that. The metal scene is really far behind when it comes to social issues like that. And it's not about having an agenda or following the mainstream trend of social justice or whatever. It's just fucking common sense, and it's, I mean...
Why do you think that metalheads are left behind in those...
Because I think that we still following the rules that we had on the 80s. When, back in the days when I started listening to metal, when Slayer released South of Heaven or whatever, being satanic was something that actually went against society. It was a thing. It was not accepted. It was part of a rebellious
spirit.
Yeah, exactly. It's not anymore. Nobody cares. But we are still kind of following those rebellious things and attaching us, to that and thinking that is cool or has some value. And I don't think it does anymore. I get that as an art form, it's something important and you know the feel that you get to do whatever you want. But I think that metal has the lyrical value.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore, no. And I think that is for us a bit, you know, older metalheads that have been had such extensive careers that we kind of need to say something. We need to fucking talk about something of value, because the younger generations, the younger metal generations, are actually listening to us. They listen to our lyrics.
Yeah.
They're reading. This is our time to actually get to say something of whatever we have learned through our, you know, just experience of age.
Well, even though the video for the Martyrs divided the audience, everybody seemed to agree on the subject of the congregation video, which is about church and how manipulative this is, and about sexual harassment that comes from church, from the song Covenant, right?
Yeah. But the weird thing is that when you compare those videos, nobody really said anything about the Covenant video, but everybody really reacted because of the Martyrs videos, and that shows you how fucked up it is. That you can have a video when it's, you know, about pedophilia, pretty much, or any death metal band can have a video about killing, rape, whatever. Nobody reacts. But then you have 5 guys dressed as women, and everyone freaks out. It just shows that what's wrong with the metal scene. That we accept violence. We're completely numb. Completely numb to violence.
I don't know. I think that
I don't get
a band like Soen is necessary to the metal scene because it stimulates thinking, and that's really great.
Thank you.
What
But
you do.
For us, it's important because we've been, I don't know, like we've been contacted by political magazines and stuff like that because we seem to, you know, address these issues. And for us, it's important to say that we're not. We don't really care about that stuff. We don't want to be involved with in any kind of political. We don't want to support any kind of. It's the common sense, the spirit of rock and metal to support people to do whatever the fuck they want, as long as they don't hurt anyone. It's just it's what this music is meant to be, you know, for the outsiders.
That you just said is absolutely political. It is a political statement.
I don't. Yeah, but well, yeah, but it doesn't.
Probably doesn't belong to any party.
It doesn't have any labels,
and
that's important for us because all of us are very political in our normal lives, and we're not really on the same sides.
You guys in the band?
No, but we all have the same goal.
Okay.
Because we all think that we all want, you know, the world to be a better place and society to be fair and all that. The thing is, politically, some of us think you should take this way to get there, and some of us think this way to get there. But the main idea is the same, and we don't want people to think that we are supporting any kind of parties or agendas. We're just musicians, and we do our art, and we fucking care. You know?
Okay, that's great. So, what's coming next for Soen?
Next, we have we have this tour. We have like 10 dates more, and we have a couple of festivals, and then the new album that we already been working on for a while.
Have you written any songs yet?
Yeah, I think we got a lot of music. Yeah. We're just gonna get home now after this tour and start seeing how much of that we can keep. And for the most, it's not much.
Okay. Okay. Well, before I let you go, I have 2 albums of your ex-bands.
Oh.
Yeah. How do you think about this one? The first time on our album. How do you think nowadays about this one?
This is my first proper album.
Yeah.
Look at that. No, it's only, for me, this is only great, beautiful memories. I was really accepted by these guys into the band, and when I came, this was just a few months after I came to Sweden, and I couldn't speak English or Swedish. I couldn't communicate with them. I just spoke Spanish. But
You could play the drums.
I could play the drums, and they really took care of me, and they even, you know, I didn't have a job, they got me food, and really helped me a lot. So this is a band that I will always be thankful to, and
Right.
I love this album.
Did you ever think that they will become so big? They're huge now.
I really trust them being big, because the guitar player there has such a drive, you know, and they're such a great live band, and they're really smart in doing what they can do as best as they can, and I really, you know,
Okay.
had hopes.
And what about this one? I brought this one because that's my favorite album.
I think it's my favorite too.
Yeah, and that's the album that broke Lopez into, you know, the metal community.
Yeah. No, this is also a fantastic album.
Yeah.
It felt, I think it was like my happiest time in Lopez. And it's the album where I felt that, you know, that things could take off, and they actually did.
Yes.
And it was just that difference, you know, that magical period when you go from, you know, playing from 100 people to maybe 1,000. And it's also, yeah, beautiful memories.
So that was it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks to
It was
you.
a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.